is Mommy Rhea Ripley.
Yeah.
And God, that hurts to say that. I hate that.
No, I love that she's mommy.
Especially when Dom says it. I hate it.
It's great, and his name is Dom.
Yuck.
He should come out on a leash.
With wait, BDSM stuff now?
Yeah, with Ripley holding the leash. It'd be great.
I got a new mommy now. And mommy knows best.
I'm not doing any second guessing anymore. So
see, that's another beat I'd love to learn.
Wow! I think you got it already.
God, I just want to. I don't know. I want to learn how to play the drums, everybody.
Yeah, and he will. He'll get there.
But welcome to another episode.
Welcome to another episode of the Itchy Sweater Podcast.
It's been a minute.
It's been a little bit. Yeah, at least with me and you. Yeah. They don't know that.
No, they don't know
what they do now. But
they know things that they should know and things that they shouldn't. They'll just be not named or said.
For sure. But we are back after the holiday season, the holiday crunch.
A hiatus?
A little bit.
Hiatus.
We were like kind of doing some family stuff. We were away for a little while.
Yeah.
And now we are back in the Itchy Sweater studio,
Hitting
which is
hard.
just my apartment.
Dude, I'm telling you, this year,
Yeah.
2023, we're hitting it hard.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck it. Just hitting it. Fuck it.
Just like that.
Hitting it.
Yep, that's all of 2023 right there.
Right there. Just
Everything you just heard, that was all of it.
Smacking it. Right
On to 2024 now. Let's just go ahead and get that over with.
Welcome back to 2024.
Yeah. What a quick year.
Yeah, man. It's like we just blinked at one
actually, yeah, what a quick year. 2023 was, 2022.
You stuck with that one.
I did.
Good
I did.
commitment.
I know, right? My brain was like, we're doing this.
Yeah, 2022 was...
It was super quick.
It was.
Yeah.
Is it because we're getting older? I don't know.
Well, here's the thing. I got an actual explanation for this.
Oh, you do?
Yes. When you experience life and you get into a routine, you get life basically feels like it's going by quicker because you're getting in a routine. If you experience new things, new people, or new activities every day or every other day, it feels like life is going slower because you're experiencing new things and new stimulation and getting into new situations. So,
okay. Yeah, I could see that.
So routine basically makes your life feel like it's going by.
So we need to stop the damn routines.
Yeah, don't do the same thing every day.
Don't go to work every single day and do the same thing every day.
Don't go to work at all.
Don't go to work. They really hate me at that point.
Actually, you know what? Get fired from your job immediately.
Just don't do anything.
You know what a great experience would be? Become homeless. Do that.
God.
Don't pay rent.
I bet you their lives seem long, miserable, and horrible.
Well, in some cases, there's if you willingly become homeless and live out of your car, maybe you can experience life a little bit differently. Live out of a van. Don't go to work.
Dude,
live out of a van. Don't pay mortgage. Don't pay rent.
Like that dude right here.
Exactly. Live off the land and steal.
Ooh.
Commit crime.
Hey, that makes.
I'm sorry. This is a podcast.
No. Let's be degenerates.
No,
and just do the worst thing.
I'm not advising these things. I'm just saying
Yes,
things. This is not advice.
Yes, it is. Somebody do it. I want to hear somebody be like in the courtroom, and they're gonna be like, "You need to explain yourself." And they're gonna be like, "Itchy Sweater told me to."
Right, and they come after us, kick our door down.
Why did you tell them?
Why did you create a degenerate? It's like it's
gonna be the parents.
Yeah.
What did you do to my little Joey? My poor Catherine.
Well, apparently, it's 2% of listeners are 0 to 15 years old or something like that.
Oh, fuck, I don't know. I don't remember. I told my nephew to tell his high school to listen to it.
Hell yeah.
He's a senior, so
absolutely. Let's do it.
Hey.
Yeah.
I know you guys like talking about stupid stuff like we do.
Yeah, now they know about I didn't know about French fashion.
Oh, gotta learn about the French fashion. Gotta learn about it.
Wow. Congratulations.
Yeah, I just hoping I didn't press the enter button.
No, you didn't do anything.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, I'm getting a little bit annoyed with this.
With what?
With everything. With this football season, for one.
Yeah, you
I'm annoyed.
Kind of got the crap end of that stick, bud.
Yep, we're tanking. Colts are tanking, big fella.
Yeah, for who, though?
For that draft pick.
Let's see. What are you, number 5?
We're in the top 10 right now. I think we're number 5.
Let's see.
So we're trying to get some more draft pickies, and the Colts are tanking hard, baby. It's the Tank Bowl. Off season is the only season. Tanky McTankerson.
You know what's funny is this website's called Tankathon.
Yep, yeah, it is.
You guys are number 5.
Ooh,
I don't know if that's updated as of yesterday, but
I'm sure it's wow.
Oh.
Talking about a blast from the past.
Wow. Okay, apparently that one's done and going on to YouTube.
Kyle is multitasking.
Trying to help you guys. Anyways, yeah, number 5 pick.
That's right.
What do you think you guys will go for?
Well, if we're smart, we won't go for a QB. We will go for wide receivers and like kind of a more stacked O line.
Yeah. Only problem is
but the Colts are not smart. They're gonna go for a quarterback.
Yeah, I was just gonna say the only problem is that it's got you taking that Will Levis guy from Kentucky, the quarterback.
And we already have a franchise QB. His name is Sam Ellinger.
Fam.
I don't know why they're going for another young. Like, what are you doing?
Ellinger Fam.
Why would you do that?
Scratching my face because it itches.
You already have a drafted QB out of UT, young guy.
Yeah,
he's ready to go. Coach him up.
I would build around him.
Yeah,
I mean, shit. You could do, and not to boast or anything, you could take your Mr. Irrelevant and build around him.
Yeah, good old Brock Purdy.
Thank you very much. God, I love that man.
The 49ers are not tanking.
No, sir.
They are doing great.
No, sir.
I don't think you expected that much of them from the season.
You know what? I don't remember what I thought of them, but I
think you said they were hard to beat.
That pisses me off right there. For those of you that don't know, we gave all of our picks for Trey Lance, and he hasn't played very much. The Miami Dolphins have forfeited their round 1 draft pick this year because they got in trouble doing something, and that was our draft pick, and now it's gone.
Yep.
So I'm pissed. That could have been mine. They could give it back to us. They could be like, look, you guys screwed up. Give it back to the 49ers.
Right. You could.
They could.
But that's not how.
But they hate us.
How business. Yeah.
Because they ain't us.
That's not how you do that. They hate us because they ain't us.
They hate us because they ain't us.
Ain't us?
Ain't us. Ain't us.
Ain't us.
Ain't us.
They hate us because they ain't us. That's a good saying, okay?
Yeah. I mean, I think you guys will definitely have to build around somebody this year.
Yeah.
But talking about that,
let's talk about QBs.
Let's talk about QBs because we both have a, what would you call that? A hankering to talk about.
I got a fever.
Yes.
And the only prescription is more cowbell.
Yes. I don't know what that means.
Let's talk about this Heisman.
So, do you know who the last person is to win the Heisman that wasn't a quarterback?
I do not.
I believe it was Charles Woodson.
Is that a fact?
He's the only defensive player to win the Heisman, I want to say.
Oh, wow. And he was a defensive player.
He was a corner.
Wow. A defensive player won the Heisman, and he was a corner.
He was a corner.
You got to be really good to pull that off.
Now,
did he pick like everything that was thrown at him?
I guess, because, I mean, if you go down, here's the thing. We'll start from this year. So 2022, sorry, last year? This year? Last year.
Technically
Caleb
last year.
Williams.
Okay.
He's a quarterback. Bryce Young, who's a quarterback. Devonta Smith, who's a wide receiver. Joe Burrow, Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, Lamar Jackson, who are quarterbacks. Derrick Henry, who's a running back. Marcus Mariota, who's a quarterback. Jameis Winston, Johnny Manziel, RG3, Cam Newton, all
Johnny
quarterbacks.
Manziel.
Mark Ingram, who's a running back. Sam Bradford, Tim Tebow, Troy Smith, Reggie Bush, who was a running back. All those other guys were quarterbacks. Matt Leinart, Jason White. I have no idea who that is. Yeah.
So unless you're a quarterback or a running back, maybe
back.
You're not gonna win the Heisman.
Or a wide receiver.
Yeah.
But 97, Charles Woodson won for being a defensive back. Is, I believe, the only defensive player to ever win a
That's
Heisman
wild.
Trophy. Why the hell is that?
I guess they love their QBs.
I think...
I guess it's easy to give it to a QB.
Exactly.
You don't really have to do a lot of work.
They don't. All they got to do is either hand it off or toss it up in the air.
Well, no, I mean the people who are voting. They don't have to do a lot of work. Like
Oh,
you can just
true.
put a QB in. It's like, okay, this QB is really good. He's been the best most of the season, so let's just give him the Heisman.
It is.
You have to do a lot of research.
Exactly. It is definitely a quarterback favored award. I mean, granted, those are the guys that get hit the most, probably. Well, no.
Quarterbacks?
Yeah.
No, the guys who
never
get hit the
mind.
most
I
are
take
defensive
that back.
linemen.
Well, I was going to say running backs.
Running backs get hit every
But-
play. Yeah, tight ends get hit almost every play.
If you look,
But if you want to talk about contact,
Yeah.
contact specifically, those are linemen.
but if you just look at NFL MVPs,
Yeah.
so you've got your quarterbacks, your wide receivers, your running backs, right? Mm-hmm. Aaron Rodgers, Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, Tom
Yeah.
Brady, Matt Ryan, Cam Newton, Aaron Rodgers, Peyton Manning, Adrian Peterson.
Absolutely.
Was the last non-quarterback to win the MVP, and that was 2012.
Yep.
Then before that, 2006 with LaDainian Tomlinson.
Mm-hmm.
2005 with Sean Alexander.
Yep.
Marshall Faulk in 2000. Terrell Davis in 98. I mean, every single one of these freaking other people are all quarterbacks. The last NFL MVP that was defensive was not Thurman Thomas, I'm sorry, was Lawrence Taylor in 1986.
Wow.
Wait, wasn't Terrell Davis? What was he? He was a running back. Okay, yeah.
And you know what's wild? There was an argument last year that Aaron Donald should have got it.
I don't. You think so?
He was the best football player that year.
Yeah. Here's my only argument ever was that J.J. Watt should have gotten it. J.J. Watt
He should have gotten
caught
it.
touchdowns,
Yeah.
touchdown passes. He ran the ball. He had sacks. He had interceptions.
That's not what he said. He had sex.
He had
He had sex.
No, he has. He has had sex because he has a kid now.
Yeah. So he's clearly
But
had sex.
He had a monster year. I'd have to look it up, but I'm not going to spare the time.
Yeah.
He had a monster year, 1 year, where he did all this stuff and got just they didn't even bring him up in MVP. It was quarterbacks and running backs.
You know what the problem is if you're a defensive player? You almost have to win a Super Bowl to ever get talked about.
Oh, yeah.
Because Aaron Donald is only in the conversation now because he won a Super Bowl. If Aaron Donald never got that ring, no one would have talked about Aaron Donald. He would have been forgotten. If he retired and went away, people would have never talked about him the way that they talk about him now.
He's also got like 5 defensive player of the years.
Yes. But as far as like MVP talk and people talking about like he's one of the best defensive players ever, he has a ring now. So that's the only reason people put him in that conversation. People don't talk about J.J. Watt the way that they should because he doesn't have a ring.
Yeah.
That Super Bowl like solidifies it.
Jesus. He has 103 sacks, 490 tackles, 7 fumble recoveries, 24 forced fumbles.
And he's retiring, isn't he?
He probably will. He's injured right now.
Yeah. There's a... I'm pretty sure he said he's done after this year.
In 9 years.
Yeah.
9 years.
9 years.
And he has not been an MVP. He's been Defensive Player of the Year. He's been Defensive Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
He has never been an MVP. I don't like him because he's in my division and he's on one of my rival teams. But I love him as a player. He is insane.
Mm-hmm.
J.J. Watt, insane. The things that these guys do, I'm just... I think the NFL needs to look at MVP candidates a little better than they do.
They need to go deeper than the guy who just throws the ball. And quarterback is the most mentally taxing job on the football field. There's a lot of things you have to know. You have to know plays. You have to know your guys. You have to scan the field while also being comfortable in the pocket, knowing where pressure is coming from the pocket.
Yep.
You have to be mobile. You have to be careful. Like quarterback is one of the hardest jobs to
definitely.
play.
You have to be very smart.
Absolutely, you do. But at the same time, just because they have a very hard job doesn't mean that they're always the MVP just because they were good at it.
I mean,
because if you look at how many good players that we have this season, a lot of them are not quarterbacks.
No. Look at Justin Jefferson.
Look at A.J. Watt.
Justin Jefferson is about to surpass 2,000 yards. I think he's 40 yards away.
Yeah.
He has one more game.
DeForest Buckner.
DeForest Buckner is like fucking... Can I have him back now?
No.
Damn it.
Especially not after this year.
Come on, man. He's the only person that did anything on your team. Sorry. Stephon
Gilmore did a good job. Stephon Gilmore was good.
No, Defoe was better.
Defoe was better, but Stephon Gilmore was good.
But I mean, these guys that don't even get the chance. I understand they get their defensive player of the year, their offensive player of the year. That's cool.
But like MVPs though,
MVPs.
they deserve that.
Yes.
Aaron, like the funny thing, unfortunately for Aaron Donald, he had another player on his team called Cooper Kupp. But you could still make an argument for a lot of time. Like let's say against the game where the Rams were playing against the Buccaneers, Aaron Donald came in clutch a lot of those times.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
A lot of defensive players just do not get their due, and I hope the same thing doesn't happen to A.J. Watt that happened to J.J. Watt, because A.J. Watt is not on a great team. No, I'm sorry, T.J. It's either T.J. Watt.
I was going to ask you who he played for.
Yeah, I'm sorry. But I hope it's not the same thing, because right now it's looking like that. When J.J. Watt was in the on the Texans, he was on the Texans.
Yeah,
but he was a great player.
He was the Texans.
Yeah. And then he went to Arizona. I was like, oh, this is a great opportunity for him to get that ring now, and
never did anything.
Yeah, so I hope the same thing doesn't happen to his brother, because it's looking kind of like he's the Steelers.
I would have loved to see him. I would like to see him, if he's going to actually retire, by all means retire. I would love to see him come back as a defensive coach and get that ring somehow. There's players that Megatron.
Yeah.
I feel like he shouldn't have retired. I think he should have gone to another team. Could have gotten that ring. What's his name? Patrick Willis.
Yeah.
I think if he would have given it a few more years or gone to a different team, same thing. Navarro Bowman, same thing. Who's that running back? Adrian Peterson.
Yeah.
I think
fireworks.
During the day? What's the point?
Either that or somebody got shot. Either one.
All right. But all these different people that should have gotten that award or should have come back, gone to another team, been a coach, anything to get that ring, I'd respect it.
For sure.
And I think the problem is they know that they do so well, going back to the MVP thing, that what's the point? I did so well this year. What did I get out of it?
All right.
An extra paycheck and a trophy.
Yeah.
But not that ring.
Yeah.
They're not chasing rings anymore. And I'll say it probably till the day I die. Players do not chase rings anymore. They chase paychecks.
Yeah.
And the only people, honestly, only people that do.
Tyreek Hill showed you that.
Yeah. The only people that really chase rings are the people on the practice squad who are, I mean, they're there because they're good enough to be on the practice squad.
Mm-hmm.
But they know they're not going to get a payday.
Right.
So.
And the only way they even get a spot is if like one or two people are hurt.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's sad. For a lot of those people that are really good and they just don't get it.
Yeah.
But speaking of staying on the topic of sports, how about that World Cup?
How about that World Cup, bro?
Messi finally won.
Finally got it. Finally got a World Cup.
A World Cup.
Yep.
I don't know much about soccer, and we're gonna be very quick on this because of that. But I've never watched, in my 31 years now of life, I've never watched soccer like I did this year. And I think it was because it was always on the TV behind me, and I had two soccer guys at the counter with us, Andy and Shay.
Yep.
The only two people that knew soccer up there and could explain things to me.
Right.
And I guess that was the reason I was going against Messi, was because Andy made me and told me to.
Yeah.
But that's an insane sport. It just from the money they spend.
It's wild.
That stadium they have in Qatar, that's the most they've ever spent. I don't know the numbers on it anymore, but that's the most they ever spent on a stadium that's going to get tore down.
That's so bad.
The place that they built it and they had all that like interaction stuff in front of it, all going to get tore down. They're taking it all out.
That's so upsetting.
It's insane. And you know what's even worse? It's coming here next year. Or, I'm sorry, not next year.
You don't have to tear anything down here.
They're going to tear it down here. Same thing.
They're going to build a stadium and tear it down?
They're going to build something and probably tear it down.
Why not just use the ton of stadiums that we have?
I guess that's just their MO.
Have you ever been to Lambeau Field? Like, you have massive stadiums.
Yeah.
Like Lucas Oil Stadium is massive.
Yeah.
AT&T Stadium is massive.
That's where I feel like they should do it in Texas and hold it up there.
Yeah, it's not like it's 100 yards. All you got to do is widen the field.
Yep.
You don't have to tear anything down.
Nope.
That's stupid.
It's dumb. And this is
That
coming
makes
from
no sense.
the guy that explained it to me, Andy. This is coming from him saying, this is what they do every year. They pick a country, they build a stadium, they build everything around it, then they tear it down or they leave it there and it gets abandoned.
That's so stupid.
Yeah.
There's no reason for that.
But no, I definitely
I don't want to hear about a deficit. I don't want to hear about the debt. Yep. I don't want to hear about we don't have money for this. We can't fund schools.
Yep.
And I don't want to hear about that ever again.
Nope. Insane, isn't it?
Teachers making freaking minimum wage.
Yeah. All right, you're clearly upset. Let's go to the next subject.
I can't stand that, dude.
All right, for you wrestling aficionados out there, shout out Mike Ice. Is it down? No?
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Hey, Michael Iceman. Shout out to you. This is something I thought about with you and Derek in mind.
Mm-hmm.
So a couple weeks ago was looking at this post on Instagram, just one of those, when you go to search and it just brings up all those random pictures.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I had one of them with China and Rhea Ripley side by side.
Mm-hmm.
China. Sorry, I'll say it right. As my stepdad would actually tell me. Say it right. China.
China.
Why do you think that Rhea can, I don't know if she has yet, correct me if I'm wrong, has she won a championship yet?
No.
Okay.
Not in WWE.
In NXT,
I think yeah.
Okay, so NXT, she won a championship. Fine.
Yeah.
Why is it that China can win the Intercontinental Championship, which is guy favored, but Rhea cannot?
I got a good reason for you.
Do you?
Would you like to know why?
Yeah.
Because the writers
Are
at
gay.
WWE
suck. God, I knew that already.
Yeah. They can't form a storyline. They don't give you got them bringing in more people without using the roster that they already have. Mm-hmm. They don't utilize their roster correctly or effectively or efficiently. And the storylines that they create are either boring, pointless, or way too short or way too long. We're once again we're in a year where we're talking about Lesnar and Reigns. Why?
Yeah. Yeah.
They've been a rivalry for like 30 years, dude. I don't need to see Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar go at it for the 50th time.
So
you got a roster, use it.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say is the only issue with that whole writing, what they're writing, is the fact that they have the whole roster to use and only the fan favorites get pushed. Like you think they're the only reason they're fan favorites, is because they pushed them and the fans like them. Well, how are you going to know if the fans are going to like this person if you don't give them a good storyline and push them?
Utilize them.
Utilize everyone.
Yeah.
Quit hiring people. Utilize what you can. Do your job. Now, I understand that. Don't worry about it. TNA is the same way. Mm-hmm. Now, I don't know what their issue is, but they have the same
issue
thing.
Is that they're TNA.
They can't write a storyline since Dixie Carter left.
Yeah.
That is good.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you the last time I watched a good episode of TNA.
Well, one of the main issues with TNA is not only writing, it's also the overall execution. Because WWE can execute, they just can't write.
By all means, they do great executing.
So I would say that, and you also got to think about what happens with Rhea after she's out of this group, because she's not going to be in there forever. I don't think she should be in there now.
No.
I think she should have a solo run.
Yeah.
Once she broke up with, what was it, Liv?
Yeah, it was Liv Morgan. She was all pissed off.
Yeah, and she almost immediately got into a group.
Yeah.
Give her a solo run. She deserves it.
When I think it was the first year they did the Women's Royal Rumble. Mm-hmm. It was her versus Charlotte Flair, who
came back and won.
You know what? I'm glad she won. And
I am too, but
Ronda's
she
not champion.
just came back.
She just came back. Literally that same night she wins. Doesn't make sense. But when they, I think it was when they first did the Women's Royal Rumble, she came in, and it was her versus Charlotte, and they were going back at it, and people were like, holy shit, like, everybody likes her.
Yeah.
She's going to be insane, this big star. She's never been anything more than a tag team champion now.
Think about Ripley versus Flair.
Oh, it's insane.
That would be fantastic.
I think they should. I think they should push it for WrestleMania.
Absolutely.
Because what are we in? We're in January now.
Yeah.
February, March, April. You've got, well, yeah, we just got into it. So 4 months solid of back and forths between those two. Maybe one wins the championship. Maybe then they lose it. I don't know. Maybe give Charlotte the whole thing and put Rhea in the background the whole time. But WrestleMania, if you know what's good for you, WWE, you need to put the belt on Rhea. She is the biggest woman's name right now.
Yeah.
I don't care if you're
That's
Bianca, you're Charlotte, you're Ronda, you're Liv, you're Naomi, you're freaking Sasha Banks, who's not even doing anything. I don't care who you are. The number one guaranteed women wrestler that people know is Mommy Rhea Ripley.
Yeah.
And God, that hurts to say that. I hate that.
No, I love that she's Mommy.
Especially when Dom says it. I hate it.
It's great, and his name is Dom.
Yuck.
He should come out on a leash.
With
With,
what are we, BDSM stuff now?
Yeah, with Ripley holding a leash.
Goodness.
It'd be great.
But
I think it'll be good right now with Ripley and Flair. But I think it should have been Ripley and Bianca. I think that would have been a good storyline too.
I don't care who it is. I forget that there's two women champions. I'm sorry. I don't care who it is.
Yeah.
Ripley's
Ripley's in what, SmackDown? Or is she Raw? I can't remember if she's SmackDown or Raw.
I want to say we're going to have to look it up. Regardless.
Yeah.
Whoever,
and unify the belts. Anyway. Unify the belts. It's so stupid. Oh, well, there's a WWE champion, and there's a Raw champion, and there's a SmackDown champion. Unify the belts. When there was a WWE heavyweight champion, you had that champion.
Raw.
Okay. Cool. So
Put her. Okay, so
Yeah,
so it would be Bianca.
yeah.
So give her a run against Bianca Belair.
Because who's going to go for a SmackDown? Liv? Probably. I don't know. But yeah, get a storyline.
I have no idea. I don't know.
Yeah, get a storyline going together.
And even if you have to keep the Judgment Day in there,
Yeah, it's fine.
let her, because she's clearly the leader of it. It was Finn Balor.
Yeah, you can have them do interference like the corporation.
Of course.
You can have them run kind of like that, do
Yes.
interference. Maybe she gets the belt, and then you get another storyline where you
And
have
then- and then
a
you know
no holds
what?
bar match or
Later
something.
on, you can do the two big girls. Rhea versus who's the girl that does the
Oh,
Braun Strowman's girlfriend,
yeah, I can't remember her name.
Raquel Rodriguez.
Yeah,
Do those two. I mean, they're two big girls. People like the giant guy versus the giant guy. Do the two biggest girls there are. I mean, it's not that hard. Why is it that I am a better idealist, or whatever you want to call it, than these idiots that get paid millions of dollars a year?
listen. Me, you, and Mike come
Oh
up
my-
with great storylines and great ideas.
No, well,
And-
hold on. Mike came up with what's her name being a good wrestler.
Well,
and
here's the thing. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying everything we say is gold. I'm just saying we come up
decent
with
shit.
better storylines.
We can start at TNA. That's fine.
I don't want to start a TNA.
What do you want to start at then?
Screw TNA.
What are we going to
We're going to AEW
Sunday Night
first.
Heat
No, we're going to AEW first.
main event?
AEW. Then we go to NXT.
So I mean,
Then we work our way up.
It is not hard if you listen to what the people like. It is not a hard job.
Yeah.
You're literally, that's part of your job is promotion. Okay, I'm going to promote this person and this person. And hey, let's bring in this celebrity and promote them on the alongside of this person. I mean, it's not a hard job. Who do people like?
You don't even have to do that, though. It's like, why are you utilizing... Why are you not utilizing your roster? You don't have to bring in 20 guys. You just you utilize what you have. What's this stupid pitch black match with Bray Wyatt?
Why is Bray Wyatt fighting some dumbass like LA Knight?
Why is Bray Wyatt not fighting?
Yeah. Why has he not immediately gotten a title run?
I'd rather he fight LA Knight because at least he'll be wrestling.
It's
every week.
Yeah.
He's talking.
Yeah.
This is he's been there since September.
Apparently he wrestled was it a main event show or something? You know those house shows?
Yeah.
Against Jinder Mahal.
Okay.
But nobody saw it. Exactly.
So like, I don't want to have to go to a live show to see Bray Wyatt wrestle.
I really don't know what they're waiting for.
It's like we get it. I get that you have a story. I get that you have to bring like this Uncle Howdy character, but you brought him already. You've teased him a million times. We know what's going on. Wrestle.
Yeah.
I don't have to. Why is Bray Wyatt cutting a promo every week? Yeah. It's been since September.
Get him the Intercontinental Championship. I don't care what he does. Like you're saying, just get him wrestle.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to be. You can not.
Bray Wyatt is the best when he is not only doing what he does, but when he's also wrestling, because that's what he's there to do. He does a good job.
He's done it once or twice?
Yeah,
since Extreme Rules, I think.
Yeah, and he didn't even do anything in Extreme Rules. He just showed up. So, come on.
He's being wasted.
People are going to start booing him.
Oh,
because I've actually heard a little bit of it when he comes out now, like on SmackDown. Mm-hmm. People are starting to boo him.
Everybody's getting annoyed. I'll admit, I'm annoyed.
Yeah,
it's dumb that we're not utilizing what we have. You're making stupid storylines about stuff that doesn't need to be there. I mean, I could go through each show and tell you dumb storyline, dumb storyline, dumb storyline, dumb storyline. Use that person, use that person, use that person, use that person. You're welcome. Pay me.
Yeah.
But, I mean, like I said, they're not listening to fans. They're listening to wallets.
Yeah.
They're listening to the money. If you really want to listen to the money, listen to the fans. We'll be more intrigued. I have not watched a full episode of wrestling on any brand.
Really?
For at least a year or two.
Mm.
Except,
I don't think you're alone with that.
Except for I've watched the Royal Rumble match. I haven't watched the whole pay-per-view. See, yeah. I'm one of those people. I haven't watched it.
Yeah.
Because you're not grabbing my attention. If you would do the things that you need to do and just listen to what people like, you'd still be, I mean, granted they are $1 billion company. You'd be even more of $1 billion company. You'd be a $2 billion company, a $3 billion company.
You get more people to watch.
You're going to get more.
Yeah. Because people took China seriously. People take Ripley seriously.
Yeah.
So you utilize that.
She'd be a
great heel for one.
Oh yeah, she's a great.
She already is. She knows how to perform. She knows how to use a mic. Give her a shot.
I think they need to throw the 24/7 thing away, or give it to R-Truth and let him just retire with it. But give her the Intercontinental Championship.
And she doesn't even need to talk, because China almost never talk.
No,
she do a couple things here and there, and then she just take care of business. Ripley doesn't need to talk.
What's the give her the U.S. title. Give her something.
Give her a shot at something.
Give her something. Give her the women. I don't give a shit what it is. Give her a shot
she
at
needs
something.
She needs to hold some gold so she can
give her the money in the bank.
At least something.
There's a start. Women's Money in the Bank, which should be coming up, I want to say.
Mm-hmm.
Give it to her. Let her win. Even if Dom has to interfere, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Let her win. Because then those people that are the heels that hold the case, I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you.
Right.
Exactly. They're good.
Yeah.
They drag it out, but they're good. The Miz. Amazing heel.
Yeah.
Mr. Money in the Bank. He was great.
He knows how to piss people off.
I mean, she can piss people off. She can piss women off. She can piss guys off. It don't matter what she does.
I've seen her talk to some crowd members, doing crowd work. She's great. She just snaps right back at them.
Let her do it.
Yeah.
It's just I feel like those two could be in the same category if they start pushing her.
Yep.
She's one of the greatest icons to ever wrestle. China, or Rhea could be the next China.
Mm-hmm.
It needs to happen. I don't know. Something needs to give.
And something will give. Speaking of something that's given, but not for me. You want to hear about something that's given?
Hell yeah.
Apparently people are saying this new Avatar movie.
Mm-hmm.
Some people are saying it's pretty good. But it's not given to me. I am completely uninterested. I don't care about Avatar. It's been 20 years or something like that. You think I care about a sequel now? I'm a grown man. You had me when I was young. You lost me.
You lost him.
How does that make you feel, Cameron?
Who's Cameron?
The guy who directed this, because I know he's listening.
Oh.
Was it Scott Cameron or something like that?
Cameron Riley?
I can't remember his name. Whatever the director's name is.
Duke Cameron?
You took too long.
Too long.
Way too long.
I don't know what his name is.
Something Cameron.
Okay.
I think it's... I keep wanting to say his wrong name because he has like a fake name that Reggie Watts gave him. Say Kirk Cameron. It's not. It's I can't remember his name.
What the hell is that?
But it's I know it's something Cameron.
James Cameron.
James Cameron. Yeah.
Hey James.
Hey Jamesy boy.
Your movie sucks.
That's what I hear. I'm not interested.
Yeah.
I will not watch it. I don't care.
The only thing that interested me, and I think this will make you laugh. Apparently, Avatar is racist.
Probably.
There was
It's about colonialism and like invasions and all that good stuff and like superior race shit. So probably.
But it's not even that.
Uh-huh.
The whole story behind it was something about a woman came on and said that white people should not play blue people because they don't know how they feel for real.
Who said that?
I have no idea. I could find the clip.
Exactly. You know why you don't know? Because she's a nobody.
Because I don't care.
It's an absolute no. It's a nothing burger. It's an absolute person being weird on the internet and trying to find something to be upset about. I don't care about those people. Hey, Kyle. You know that the potato is genderless now?
I forgot about that.
You know that it's no longer Mr. Potato Head. It's just Potato Head. You remember that?
I do remember that.
Do you know whose life that affects?
Who?
Absolutely nobody's. Listen, Avatar is only racist in ways that people don't know it's racist. It's because it like I said, it has like the colonialism effect and like invasions and in like our land versus land that's being taken aspect and stuff like that, and like going in and invading and trying to like destroy indigenous people. It's racist on that grounds, but no one's talking about those grounds, which is the actual factual grounds that it's racist on. They're talking about blue people
that don't exist.
So I don't care.
So
if we want to go into an analysis, we can, but not about blue people.
It intrigued me because of that, and I'm thinking, okay, well, how do we know how blue people feel? Well, blue people aren't real. Okay, these people, the movie is so fake that we're putting books on the floor. Apparently,
yeah.
We're putting our hair into an animal's tail
yeah.
and co-bonding with it to fly.
That's
and
what I
like okay, so when was the last time you did that?
I did it yesterday.
Oh yeah,
I co-bonded with my gargoyle gecko over there.
Wow.
I put my lock into his tail.
You guys commingled?
We commingled.
Nice.
He was flying on me though. I was the one
yeah.
flying. Yeah, I wasn't riding a gecko who's barely the size of my hand. He was on my shoulder and I was flying in downtown Round Rock.
That's amazing. I want to know the drugs you were on to do that. But
it's called Avatarius. So you can get it. You can get it in your local smoke shop.
I don't doubt that. From what I remember, the clip said that white people don't know how blue people feel, and that there was no other race representation in the movie.
There's no way she was serious.
I don't know. But tell me what the co-star, the main girl in that movie, what color is she in real life?
Zoe Saldana?
Yes.
She's black.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
I don't I don't think she was serious. There's no way this person was serious.
I'll find the clip and I'll show you.
There's absolutely no way this person.
But
I don't care if she said it with a straight face. There's no way she's not joking.
I don't know. It was I want to say it was a Mexican orientation lady, whatever.
She's
Hispanic descent.
She's a joke, is what she is.
She's got to be. But I've talked to multiple people about this, and I'm like, like you said, there's no way this can be real.
No,
it's
especially since I haven't heard. Like, if this was like a real thing, I would be hearing it everywhere on every social media.
The news people,
she
tried
it was
on TV. The news people were laughing. They're like, "Are you serious?"
Yeah, because it was a joke.
It's gotta be. They're like, "You can't be serious."
Yeah,
but I'd really have to. I'd really have to look into that because
there's no way this is serious. Because that's fun. You don't know. There's no blue people representation. Where are the blue people? We have to talk about how the blue people feel. They're the ones who should be represented in this movie because this is their movie. There's no way.
Man, I really want to find it. I want to show you too so bad. I'm gonna have to look at it for a little bit. But yeah, I definitely won't be seeing it. You either?
No, I don't care. You're too late. I don't care about a movie that was, this is a sequel to 15 years later or whatever. It took you way too long to make this movie.
I think that was the problem with. Did you ever see the remake or not the remake? The fourth Bad Boys or the third or
the third one?
The third one. Did you ever watch it?
Yeah, but again, I didn't care.
Exactly.
It took too long.
Yeah,
and it wasn't that good anyway.
No, I think because it took too long.
Yeah.
That was part of the reason.
Yeah, there's no hype around it. No. Like, it was just like, oh, Bad Boys 3, okay, cool, I guess.
Yeah, nostalgia.
Then Avatar, Way of the Water, okay.
Wow.
I mean, cool, I guess.
No. If you're going to do it, I feel like the cutoff is like 5 years.
Yeah.
You have to do it within that 5 years.
Yeah.
If you don't.
Jurassic World Dominion, oh, cool. Oh, yeah. Right. And that movie actually was really bad.
Which one was that one?
That was the last one, Jurassic World Dominion.
Oh yeah,
God,
I really don't
awful
think
movie.
I watched that
it
one
was
at all.
So bad.
I tell you what is toxic though.
What is?
Call of Duty Warzone.
Now that
the reason I wanted to bring this up last night. So I play the new Call of Duty, and they have this game mode called DMZ. Mm-hmm. Basically, you get stuff, you extract with it, you get money for it, you level up, you can get guns, extract with them, have them for the next time.
For sure.
But I'm playing last night with a guy. What's his name? Cooch something. Cooch, I can't remember. I'll have to look at it. But Cooch Rager or something like that. I don't know. It was something funny. He used to be called Coochie something, but Xbox finally got a hold of him and told him no. So,
listen, buddy, you can't do that.
You have to change your name. It's too offensive. So instead of Coochies, now he's Cooch. Me and Cooch were playing last night, and me and him, we're very similar. He's got kids, I've got kids. He's married, I'm married. We're both just playing just to play. Mm-hmm. And this is my probably fourth or fifth time playing with him. I've gained his friendship, respect, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
We know about each other, okay?
For sure.
So we're playing, and we got a guy that's not helping out at all. He died, and they've got this thing called proximity chat, and if you are within a certain distance, you can hear other teams talking. So this first guy was like, hey, can I join up with you guys? I just got shot off the building, and we're like, yeah, sure. Where'd you get shot from? He's like, oh, over by you guys. Okay, cool. So he comes on, and then immediately after, I see a truck drive by. There's this little red icon. The truck's driving, and I'm like, okay, there's either enemy, like AI, because there's AI and real players.
Yeah.
Well, it's either AI or real people. And sure enough, this person is driving like crazy, so we know it's a person. And she starts coming by, and she goes, hey, guys, can I team up with you? I'm all by myself. And we're like, yeah, sure. Why not? The more the merrier. Because you can have like 6 people in a group.
Absolutely.
And, we're just playing to play. We're not, tryhards that have never touched grass and don't know what the feel of a woman is,
Yeah.
We're just like, yeah, sure. Why not? So she's like, yeah, here, I'll pull over here and help me send me an invite. So I'm like, yeah, sure. boom, 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 just start getting shot at, blown up, everything. What the fuck?
Yeah.
So I was right by the building, so I ran back into the staircase, and sure enough, there's guys. So I get one, and then they start shooting me, blow me up, get me. I'm down, they get me. And we're like, what the fuck? What was that?
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, hey, what are you guys trying to do? And we're like, you could have just asked us that before. Like, we're just trying to do a mission. They're like, all right, I'll revive you, join our team. So we eventually all get revived and everything. We're like, you honeypotted us. You sons of bitches. And they're like, what do you mean? I'm like, you got her to come over here and play innocent little girl.
Mm-hmm.
Even though me and Cooch are older gentlemen who have lives and, know the feel of grass on your feet and all that.
Yeah.
You're playing that game with us.
Yeah.
Well, it worked, didn't it? And I'm like, son of a bitch,
Wow.
they're right. It did work.
Well, it did.
So that's not all.
Mm-hmm.
We do a mission. You've only got like 20 minutes to be in there, and then the gas starts moving in.
Yeah.
You do the mission. All right, cool, whatever. We're going to Xville, and I get shot. And I'm like, oh, there's people up in the tower. Like, everybody watch out. Another person gets shot. Another person gets shot. So it's down to 3 or 2 versus the 6 we had.
Yeah.
So we were down 4 people, so there was 2 left. People start getting revived. I'm like, hey, they're up in that tower. So everybody's trying to shoot them. They can't get them. This guy goes, watch this. Hey, guys, I'm by myself. I see you're battling a team. Can I help? Can I be on your team, Guys fall for it. They let him on the team. He starts shooting at us to kind of prove, hey, he was like, watch this. Don't do anything. Don't shoot me.
Yeah.
The girl behind us, still with us, she's like, don't shoot him. Just watch. All right, whatever. So I'm shooting somebody. I'm like, I don't know who it is. Well, they shoot me down. I'm like, all right, I get revived. And I'm watching. I go underneath the tower. It goes on for about 2 minutes. And he joins our team while they're up there, kills both guys.
Mm.
And I told him, I was like, you guys, after we're laughing, like, you guys are the most toxic people
That sucks.
I have ever met.
That's awful.
And I told the guy I was Cooch that I was with, I was like, dude, that's 2 double crosses in the same game. He's like, I've never seen that before. I said, I haven't either. While Tim is trying to pick up Mason and Riley and talk to me about the Giants at the same time, I'm like, yeah, I don't know what's going on right now. Hold on. I'm in pure amazement.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is insane. I've never experienced anything like this before. So I talked to them about it, and the girl had said, oh, we do this all the time.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm like, so your little clan that you're in,
crime ring. Yeah.
you guys play the innocent little girl card because you know it works.
Absolutely.
Just to get everybody's loot.
Absolutely.
And she goes, yeah, what's wrong with that? And I'm like, you guys are horrible.
Played you like a fiddle.
Play people. I've never been in a game that shows the toxicity of the online world.
Yeah.
And mind you, I talk a lot of shit when I'm online if I have to.
As you should.
But these guys bring it to a whole new level.
Absolutely.
I've never experienced anything like that. And so now today, Mason's trying to add this Roblox game on his tablet.
Yeah.
And it's got people online. And I mean, it went, no.
Yeah.
He goes, why
I know
not? And I'm
how
like,
it is.
no. I was honeypotted last night.
experienced
You are
it.
not going to get honeypotted at that age. You will never trust women again. It was the craziest thing. I've never experienced that. And because, like, they do sketches about it all the time. Like, the Battlefield Friends guys that play Battlefield, they're like, one of the episodes is the girl Battlefield player. And the guy's like, wait, you're a girl? And immediately, as soon as he says girl, the voice waves go out to other players, and they hear girl, and they go, girl,
Yeah.
girl.
All right. Yeah.
And the girl gamer is like the thing that you never get. You're like, holy shit, there's actually girls that play games. Like, we know 2 girls at work that play games. Well, both of them stream. But this was something all new. I don't think I've ever experienced a girl ever doing anything like that. And just, I was so amazed that it actually worked. And I wasn't even like horny, like, hey, you're a girl. Oh, yeah, let me get your number.
Absolutely.
It was, hey, just let's play as a game. Yeah, that's cool.
Well,
let's play as a team. And I got honeypotted.
there you go.
Which brings me to my point. I can't trust women anymore. That's why I'm getting divorced.
All right. It was a nice run. It looked like you had fun.
It's a great time. It's a great game. I love it. I love playing Call of Duty and Battlefield and all that. But
Was it worth your marriage?
absolutely.
Congratulations. I'm happy for you.
Thank you. No, I'm not getting divorced. So, women, calm down. Kayla, especially. There's no plans here. Just calm down.
Yeah. Oh, that reminds me of a text. We're gonna have to talk about this, but I remember I was getting scammed. Or I was trying to. They were trying to scam me, like through a text, and this person was like, hey, some name, like, did you get those papers to me? This is so and so, and then I was like, wrong number, and then she was like,
as you should.
Yeah, and then she was like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to disturb you. I said it's fine, and I kind of knew it was like a little scam number.
Yeah, they're doing that nowadays.
My phone told me it was like scam like thing, so I was like, it's fine, everything's like, yeah. I was like, it's cool, and she was like, or whoever was on the other side, he was like, you seem like a nice person though. Would you like to chat? And I was like,
no.
And I said, are you a horse? And then,
because I am. My name's Mr. Ed.
No, and they were like, no, that's kind of a silly question. And then I was like, I'm only interested if you're a horse. Otherwise,
Are we getting into bestiality here? What are we doing? What the hell?
I was trying to weird them out, and they were like, okay. And then I was like, that's all you have to say is okay after I gave you the best head you've ever experienced last night, and you didn't even pay me. That's all you have to say is okay.
Oh,
wow, you're a real piece of work. And then the person was like, what was it? It's like they're like, okay, I'm sorry to disturb you. I hope you have a good day.
Oh Lord. I love those people are great.
I love when I get the real people.
Yep.
Because if it's a bot, it's just going to be automated responses. And that's never fun.
I'm waiting.
When I get the real person, though, it's like, oh, I'm about to have some fun.
I'm waiting for real people to start calling.
Oh, yeah?
I would rather mess with people calling than I would texting.
You know what? I got to do that next time. Because I've been getting a lot of scam calls.
You have?
I haven't been picking them up.
Oh.
I got to pick it up next time.
See, I'm not witty enough to think of something right. The only thing that ever comes to mind is Bob's Roadhouse. You kill him, we grill him. How can I help you?
I usually go,
or the other one's County Morgue. You kill him, we chill him.
I go Derek's Meat Market. You can beat our meat, but you can't beat our prices. Yeah.
Yes, I like that one. There's a girl that does that on, I guess they're TikToks or Reels or whatever. That she did a whole compilation of them, and she goes, "Oh hi, we've been trying to get a hold of you about your car's warranty." I want to do that one time.
Yeah, just answer right back to them.
Oh man, they're like, "Wait, I was calling you about that."
Right.
How are you calling me? But I'm calling you. I saw a video about a guy who had hacked the system, like the cameras and the whole phone system of a building that did scams.
Nice.
It was an Indian, like, I don't want to say Indian, Jesus. It was like a bunch of Middle Eastern people in a building. And because he had the camera too.
Yeah.
And he was like, she's like, hey, this is Michelle. And he's like, oh, hello, Dupree, or, whatever her name was. And she like stopped. She's like, what did you say?
Yeah.
And so she gets people and they can click in on the calls.
Yeah.
So they're listening. And she's like, say my name again. He goes, why should I have to say your name? I've already said your name. I already know who you are. And she's like, no, say it. And she's got like 5 people on there. Finally, he says, okay, Dupree. And she's like, oh my God. How did, what?
That's why I have no compassion for these people, because you're dealing with a lot of people who know way more than you do.
Oh yeah,
it can like hack that stuff and like get right into the system and stuff like that, and they can make your life a living hell.
Oh, of course.
Like this whole scam thing is like people are playing with fire, and it can get real rough.
Yes.
You got people who know how to hack the Pentagon, dude. Like don't
exactly
don't do this. But
which I wish I knew those people. Shout out to any of the hackers out there.
Shout out to hackers.
We need to meet up.
Right.
If you're a part of what's that group with the plain faces that
I think it's just anonymous.
Anonymous.
Yeah.
If you're a part of Anonymous, would love to chit chat with you.
Right. We'll bring you on. You'll be anonymous.
Yes,
we'll disguise your voice. Yeah.
Would love to learn your secrets.
I highly doubt they won't listen to this podcast.
Guaranteed they don't. But you know what? I'm going to tag it anonymous.
If you know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody.
Shoot, I just want to meet a hacker, bro. Like, I want to know how that stuff works.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's get you on here.
Let's do it.
You know what? You don't even have to do the podcast. I just want to learn.
Yeah.
Because I need money, too. I want to know what you know.
We won't even do a podcast. Kyle just wants to hack stuff.
I just want to hack stuff. I just want to find out how to get into the cameras and be like, oh, look over here. Look over there.
You just
DMV system.
right.
Stuff like that.
You just want to do criminal activity.
Oh, want to do, what's that little boy say?
Absolutely.
I want to do hood
rat
rat
stuff with my
shit
friends.
With my hood rat friends.
Yeah. Smoking with cigarettes.
Yes. That's all I want to do is hood rat shit with my hood rat friends.
Well, with that being said, me and Kyle are going to do some crime.
Let's go do some crime.
We're going to turn into degenerates. We're going to quit our jobs. Yes. We're no longer going to pay rent. We're going to get a van, and we're going to live out of a van and do hood rat stuff.
In a van down by the river.
Yes.
Can you tell me who that was?
Lady Bird Lake.
What?
I'm sorry. I don't know who that was
Chris
now.
Farley.
Oh, that was Chris Farley.
That was Chris Farley.
I'm sorry.
If you keep going the way you're going, you're going to be living in a down by the river.
Oh, I don't remember that one. What's that one? What's that from?
Oh, my God. Saturday Night Live. It's one of
Oh,
the
is it?
bits.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, I'll show it to you when we're done.
All right. But remember to like, share, subscribe, follow, rate, all that good stuff on every platform. Not just on the platform that you're currently listening to this on every platform. Get platform. All the apps.
I don't make these YouTube videos for nothing.
Let us consume your life.
Consume it.
And live out of a van.
Down by the river.
Down by the river with us. Become part of our cult.
Become part of it.
We should start a cult, Kyle.
Just don't drink the Kool-Aid.
Actually, drink all of it.
Are we not Jim Jonesing it, or are we just going to make regular Kool-Aid?
We're going to make regular Kool-Aid with a twist.
Oh, it's a twist. I want to know the twist
That's for me and you to know and others to never know.
Mm-hmm. Fuck it, I'm down.
Yeah.
Let's drink Kool-Aid.
You ever have...
Jim Jones, baby!
Liquid psychedelics.
No, but I'm definitely interested. That's it. We're ending this Liquid Psychedelic Time podcast.